Hey guys, Barbara here and welcome to Bear Pantry Talk. So recently, my sister bought this for me. I guess she was inside a store when they were doing like a roadshow or something. And she got herself one and got me one. Awesome. And then I won this at a Christmas party. They had like one of those white elephant gift exchange thingy, or Joshua calls it what?
Round robin.
Round robin. See, I don't even know the name. I call it white elephant. I won this. So what I'm going to do is do 3 videos. 1, I'm going to unbox this and we're going to cut some stuff up. And then 2, I'm going to unbox this and cut some stuff up, see what this does. And then we're going to put them against each other. All right, so this one's the Super Slicer and this one's the Pro Smart, right? Pro Smart Slicer. So let's get into this one first because this was a gift and I want to honor my sister. She's the sponsor to the show too, by the way. So we're going to unbox. Don't you know sometimes unboxing is the hardest part because you get your fingernail in there and inevitably you'll break your fingernail. So get a little knife. Now let me show you guys something. It has, where's that thing that I saw earlier? Probably on the lid, right here. It says before you use it, visit this website to make sure you're using it right. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Be smart people. All you know that these things have blades, and whenever you deal with blades, be careful. So this is the deluxe set, I guess, because it came with a whole bunch of mess. So it came with this. Awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to start cutting stuff, and it shows you what all you can cut with this. So I'm going to keep that little box handy. You want to keep this because this has your lifetime warranty. We're going to keep this, okay? Keep any paper that comes with it. And then I guess this one's like for potatoes or what. I have a lot of these things that I never ever use. So we'll get that open in a minute. And then let's get to this. And of course, you always want to go ahead and wash everything before you use it, okay? Because you don't know if they washed it. I think I'm going to love this. Already, I'm making up my mind. Whatever you peel away from the blade, okay? So you don't get cut. This is the handle to put the fruits and stuff in. And what I'm gonna do is go away for a minute, practice this, and when I come back, I'll be a pro at using this mess, okay? I'll be back. I've enlisted Joe to help me with the review, and he is slicing up a half of a sweet potato that we had peeled already. So he did thick and thin slices on the slicer, and that's just with one little turn of a knob you can get the thicker to thin. All right, so he's doing this large onion. I would not suggest that you do this without that little guide thingy, but you know, Joe's a pro, so he says the onion is too big to get onto the guide. He's switching to the thicker slice. That just now was the thin slice, and with the thicker slices for the onions you can do onion rings. So this is pretty cool. Joe doesn't like to mess with onions because they make him cry, but he said this was pretty easy, thick and thin. So now he's gonna switch the blade again. All you do is push in on this knob and turn. Now what he's gonna try to do is use the big Julienne setting to go ahead and just dice up this onion. See, one swig and he got quite a bit of diced onion. So he's gonna try again. See, this keeps getting jammed on him. So he's gonna try to put on the little guide thing, but it's kind of hard when the fruit or the vegetable is too big, so you would have to go with smaller ones. This onion is just so huge, so he's trying to get it to hang on in here. There's only a few nails in the head of this thing, and he's gonna try one more time, but this is posing to be a little bit of a problem for him, and he's starting to tear up. So I'm gonna tag out and I'm gonna try. Okay, I was running camera at first, so let's go. It's moving a little bit easier for me. And let's see how much onions we got. Look, we got quite a bit. They're big chunks, of course. You might want to cut them smaller, but remember we're using the thicker Julienne. This is how the plunger works. You put on the fruit or vegetable and you plunge to get it off. So you don't have to put your hands in there and poke around and get, stabbed. So for carrots, if you're gonna do the long way, you're gonna have to slice it to make it fit into this hole, and then you go. And this is the thicker julienne that I'm doing right here. And now I've put the thing on a piece of dish towel, or on a dish towel, because it's slipping on the counter for me, and this is proving to be quite a little bit better. So this is the thicker julienne, and then we switch now the blade. Just push in and turn, okay, kind of like opening a pill bottle. Look, I got a little piece of sweet potato here. So now I'm gonna try the thinner julienne to see if I can get like matchsticks type stuff, because I like to do this in a dish that I do with rice. See, that's better. I like this. I would use this. Now Joshua is saying when you put the carrot on, if it's too long, you definitely have to cut it to make it match right in that groove, okay? And this is just like trying to not to slice up the carrots, just to julienne it and make it thin and make it thick. All right, so I'm getting the hang of it, guys. It takes a little bit of getting used to. This is the thick julienne. Carrot sticks, yay, good for you too, huh? So let's see what else we're gonna try. A potato, just a regular potato. I've washed it, I've kept the skin on. I'm gonna use, oh, look at these arrows. These have to go parallel on the thingy, okay? Like that. Ready? Mm-hmm. So now let's cut. We're gonna make fries, guys. We're gonna make fries. Look, see? That was pretty simple. I mean, 2 potatoes is enough fries for 1 person. So if you're like alone and you just grab 2 potatoes, you have fries in no time at all. So far I'm liking it, but I don't like what it's doing to my bell pepper, because I'm trying to like put it on, but it's crushing it, see? So I don't know that I can do this. Let's see. No, I wanted it the next way. Let's try another blade. You gotta push in and turn like a pill bottle. Think that's too small, Josh? Try that. So we've been having fun with it though, but I don't like what it's doing to my bell pepper. Nah, either I don't know what I'm doing, or it's not gonna do my bell pepper good, and my bell pepper is too expensive for that. So it did the fries, it did the carrots, the thin matchstick ones and the julienne ones, the sliced onions, the diced onions, and then this, I have to hurry up and cook this before it goes black on me. And what I'm gonna do now is try out the grater and see how we can do cheese, okay? Because I hate grating coconuts, I hate grating cheese. What I found too, that it's very slippery when you have it on the countertop or on the cutting board. So I just put it on a towel. And we're gonna do cheese. And for this one, you can go back and forth, back and forth. You don't have to go one direction like the other thing. So let's see. Just like a standard grater. Cheese, good for you. Let's see how it does the carrots. I'll just use the same cheesy spot, okay? I like this. It feels good. And look. Yeah. For salads and stuff, you know? We'll see if Joe will go to the store and buy a coconut and have him use that for a coconut. And I'll see what else I can grab to slice up with this thing. So this is the first review of this one, okay? What's this called again? The Pro Smart. So now I'm going to go study up on this to see what all this does, and to see if it's even a fair game to put this against this, because this might be something entirely different. I just know that I want it. I got this as a gift, and I totally am so happy. So this came with this slicer thing. It came with a grater. It came with this shears. Josh is helping me here. And it came with that little thing here. Oh, and this is your guide. And I honestly, it's for potatoes and stuff. I doubt that I'll show this in review. But I'll go look at the box and see. Oh, this is for the scissors, the shears. Yeah, so this is the Pro Smart from my sister. Thank you, Osi. It has everything you can do. Cucumbers. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the store and get cucumbers. Oh, I have cabbage. We'll do a cabbage and see. And then I'll find a tomato and we'll do that, okay? Josh, my son, is running camera for me. He had an idea about the pepper to grab it by the small part here. and then do it that way. But I didn't want to do that and destroy my good pepper because I don't want it that way. I want it the long way, how I would cut it. Because normally when I eat this pepper, if I'm doing a salad, this is how I would cut it, okay? Let me get off this part. I would cut it like this to do a salad. I want it like that. And it didn't do that. So that much I can tell you. So Joe is back and he's trying to do cheese. This is a little slab of extra sharp cheddar and he's trying to do like cheese sticks. And it does do a good job into cutting the cheese into cheese sticks, but it's very difficult to move the guide along the slicer to do the cheese. So now this piece of mozzarella cheese is too big. So Joe's gonna cut it in half to make it fit into the groove of where you put it on the nail for the guide. And he's trying again. You know, Joe's not the kind of person that gives up, so he's gonna try over and over again. And the sticks do look beautiful, but he doesn't like what it's doing to the cheese. It's kind of crushing it. And I need this cheese for a recipe, so I don't need for him to make it all icky. So I'm gonna snatch this away from him, but let him get one more try. See, he's doing the thinner Julienne. Let's get Joe's opinion on what he thinks is happening with the cheese.
It's hard to cut the cheese. The rest of the stuff is okay, but the cheese is hard. It can be done, but you gotta put some elbow.
So then we just not do cheese on it, right? Potatoes, onions, carrots, any kind of stuff that's hard is good, right?
Right. For the cheese, you gotta put some.
Alright, it's messing it up like the pepper. We did carrot sticks earlier, so now we're going to try carrot slices. The shape of the slices will depend on the angle in which you hold the shaft of the carrot against the blade, alright? Always remember to put a rubber band somewhere on the carrot to use as your guide so you don't get too low and slice your fingers. But Joe is a pro, so don't worry, guys. So Joe's going to try cabbage. I like that. You wouldn't be able to use the guide with this big old head of cabbage, of course, but you know what? You can be safe with this because it is such a big piece. I like how effortless this is because I do use a lot of cabbage and stuff that I do. And look how quickly this head of cabbage is being shredded. So that's pretty effortless. I love that. We rushed out to the store and bought cucumbers, tomatoes, and celery. And so I'm trying my hand at the thicker slice right here for the cucumbers. Next, I'm just going to switch my blade. Remember to push in on the knob and then turn. Find the smaller slice. And we're going to go with thinner slice, all right? Remember to be safe to put a rubber band on carrots, cucumbers, and celery and stuff like that as your guide so you don't get cut. But I've been paying attention. So now the tomato, this is a big tomato, and I've noticed that anything that's soft will give you a little bit more problems, but it still works. So let me go ahead and change my blade so I can cut some more of the slices for you. And look, see, I have the thin and the thick slice of tomatoes for your hamburgers, all right? So now the last thing that I'm going to try is going to be some celery. I just want to slice this in little pieces like we're going to make soup, okay? Beautifully done. It's been a couple of days since I tried out the ProSmart slicer, and with practice I'm getting better and better at using it. Chief thing I want you guys to remember is to always use this, okay? This is your guide. It has some arrows here that needs to be lined up with when you're doing it like this. So see, your hands are like that. And always go straight to the bottom, to the counter or the cutting board or a kitchen towel like you saw me do. Don't do this where you slip off to the side because this can slip out of your hand and you can get sliced really, really badly, okay? What I like about this thing, I like that it has the thin and the thick. So for the slicer, you can go thin or thick, and you can go thin or thick for the Julienne, and you can also chop up the onions into little pieces. I really, really love that. So what I didn't like, it didn't do the bell peppers well, it didn't do the cheese well. Joe tried and tried with the cheese, but it was getting my cheese all smushed up, and so I kind of pulled that away from him. So the grater, awesome grater, did carrots well for carrot cakes, and also it did cheese well. So I really like this, and I would say go out and buy one. Now if you want to wait for the second video that's coming up, I'm going to review the super slicer. And then you can see what they both do, because in the third video, I'm going to give you my pros and my cons about these things, right? But I really do like that this is compact. You just turn this little knob and you switch to the thicker, the thin, and the different blades that you want to use. Just don't touch the blades, guys. If you're like me, I get cut very easily when I'm working in the kitchen. Joe doesn't, so that's why he took a chance with onion and stuff. But I like that Joe could do plantain chips on this. He could get the green plantains and do his plantain chips on this. We didn't do that in this review because there was so much that we had to slice for you guys. But I really love this so far. So far I'm giving this a thumbs up. And I'm going to ask you guys to click on the link in the description because it'll take you to video number 2, which is going to be my review of the super slicer. And then video number 3 will be in queue, where you can go put them side by side and see which one you really want to buy, if any at all, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for everything that you do to support me. Until I see you guys again, take care. Click on the card in the video or the link in the description box and it'll take you to the second video, which is a review of this product, the Super Slicer. Don't forget to check out The Bear Pantry Show, my cooking channel, and the vlog channel, Babs Bear Talk.